Ago, Dunfermline appear to have put together a run of results which might just carry them clear of the foot of the table. But with just 3 games remaining, the axe now looked poised to fall on East End Park. At the end of an uncomfortable week, Celtic must have been relieved of a game to look forward to rather than one to apologise for. Today, only pride and cup final places with the spur for the men in green and white. Dunfermline needed a win today and probably 2 more to follow it if they were to remain in membership of the Premier League. It was to prove an eventful afternoon, as Rob McLean discovered.
This is the team Dick Campbell hopes can take the first step towards the great escape. Midfielder Jamie Dolan is suspended and replaced by Richard Huxford. Otherwise, it's the team which lost at Tynecastle on Monday. Dunfermline line up as a 4-4-2 with Craig Ireland in central defence, playing his 3rd game back after injury. Huxford teams up with Mark Miller in the crucial central midfield area, and with David Graham failing a fitness test, there's no threat to the strike partnership of Andy Smith and Owen Coyle. Coyle is still waiting to score his first Dunfermline goal on his 9th appearance for the Pars after moving from Motherwell. It's been a long wait for Tommy Johnson to pull back on a Celtic first-team jersey. His last appearance was 2 managers ago. Celtic are down to the bare bones with Mahe, Reset, Boyd and Burley suspended, and Gould, McNamara, Mjolby, McKinley and Blinker still on the casualty list. Johnson's back, 19-year-old Colin Healy starts for the first time, and Sheffield-bound Simon Donnelly and Phil O'Donnell are restored to the starting lineup after months on the sidelines. The 4 changes to the team which started last Sunday's infamous fixture are all in midfield. Morten Vikhorst drops back into central defence. Henrik Larsson, who played behind the front 2 against Rangers, is pushed further forwards. The referee at East End Park is Willie Young. Dunfermline start the match. Their ambitions are very clear. They have to win this match and hope other results work their way if they're to keep their place in the Scottish Premier League, currently languishing 5 points behind Dundee United. Games are running out. This is their 3rd last, so they must get 3 points here and keep on winning till the end of the season and hope that Dundee United can falter. Celtic will have other plans, wanting to bounce back quickly after 2 back-to-back defeats against St Johnstone, and more importantly, last Sunday in the Old Firm match against Rangers, the match which lost them the title. Still smarting from that, Celtic, but they have a Tennant Scottish Cup final to look forward to, and they must get themselves in shape for that to try to salvage something from the season. Simon Donnelly linking with Tommy Johnson. Played in by Alan Stubbs for Henrik Larsson. His knocked back, and Tommy Johnson! A minute gone, and what a dream comeback for Johnson. He couldn't have written the script better. There was a slip at the heart of the Dunfermline defence as the knockback was played in by Henrik Larsson, and it fell perfectly for Johnson, and he put just enough on the shot to make sure it was away from Butler and into the Dunfermline net. It was Craig Ireland who slipped, lost his footing, and unmarked was Johnson to make it 1-0. Vikhorst won the header against Andy Smith, hooked on by Huxford. A well-controlled header by Alan Stubbs. Clever play from Colin Healy. No way past Jason Dare, though, well blocked. Now Dunfermline on the move with Stuart Petrie. Back goes Lambert to shut him down. Across came Alan Stubbs. Knocked over Petrie, but no free kick given. The whistle did go, though, for that challenge by Jason Dare, after Stubbs was lucky to escape there. But Dare unlikely to escape here. Well, he was hoping for a good start, Dick Campbell, and it couldn't have been much worse. Andy Todd was climbing on the back of Mark Viduka as he went up for the header, and Willie Young was close enough to make a judgment. Quickly taken. Colin Healy trying to get around the outside, finds his way through, and Henrik Larsson's shot touched away by Lee Butler. Superb goalkeeping. as Dunfermline seemed certain to go 2 down. Larsson placed it into the corner, and razor-sharp reflexes from Butler denies Henrik Larsson goal number 39 of the season. Tommy Johnson with a corner kick. Morten Vikhorst won the header.
Well, a pretty impressive array of spectators behind the Celtic dugout. Mjallby and Reset, McNamara, Boyd, McKinley, Blinker. Craig Burley is there as well, and Lubo Moravcik.
Mark Miller. The pass failing to find Coyle. And now Celtic on the counter-attack, and Henrik Larsson is onside. Mark Viduka, 2-0. The flag is up against him. It won't count. Henrik Larsson looked as if he could have scored himself. He chose instead to set up Mark Viduka, and as the pass was played, Viduka had strayed into an offside position. This is an escape for Dunfermline, who must have reckoned they were 2 down. Stuart Petrie cuts in this time. And Mark Miller, beaten away by Stuart Kerr. The danger's not over for Dunfermline. Andy Smith is there, cleared off the line by Rico Noni. Owen Coyle thought he had his first goal for Dunfermline there. Miller's shot was fierce. Kerr got in the way of it, but he was struggling on the rebound. Coyle's efforts cleared off the line by Anoni. Huxford, missed by Stubbs. Andy Smith. And Coyle! He's missed it. His head's in his hands. He knows this was a gilt-edged opportunity to make it 1-1. Andy Smith, the set-up man, taken first time by Coyle. Inches away, agonising. Stubbs for Viduka. Strong enough to hold off Dare. That was aimed at Larsson. Free kick given against Craig Ireland. And the Dunfermline supporters reckon Viduka had already lost the ball. To that incident isn't over yet, and Mark Viduka is sent off. Celtic's troubles continue in the wake of last Sunday's Old Firm match, which saw Stefan Mahi and Vidar Reset sent off. Mark Viduka is red-carded. And looks of mystery and confusion on the Celtic bench as Viduka heads for the dressing room. And this may well tell us why. As Viduka gets back to his feet, a cluster of Dunfermline players round about him. Mark Miller is there, Jason Dare is there, Stuart Petrie as well. And Viduka spat at Miller. Oh, dramatic stuff. Just a couple of minutes from half-time. Now, a free kick can be taken. Henrik Larsson to Tommy Johnson. A second for Johnson. A second for Celtic. And what a comeback this is. Dunfermline didn't get to him quickly enough. The shot was low and it was hard, and Andy Smith on the goal line couldn't keep it out. 2 up for Celtic. And another nail surely in the coffin for seemingly doomed Dunfermline. Jason Dare trying to make progress in for Andy Smith. Deflected towards Owen Coyle. The shot hooked wide. Although Rico Annoni played a fair part in that. Got in very quickly, whereas Owen Coyle pulled the trigger. That's half-time. Tommy Johnson goes off, and I'm sure he can't quite believe what's happened to him in his comeback match for Celtic. Only a minute had gone when Alan Stubbs played the ball into Henrik Larsson. Craig Ireland slipped, and Johnson tucked home the opening goal. It might well have been 2 when Henrik Larsson went through, chose to pass to Mark Viduka, and his fellow striker was called offside. But Celtic not to be denied, and a couple of minutes before half-time, it was Johnson again. Although a lot of the talking points at half-time for these supporters will be involving Mark Viduka. Viduka sent off just a couple of minutes from the half-time whistle. It's Dunfermline 0, Celtic 2. At the start of the second half, a change of personnel for Celtic with Mark Viduka sent off. Harold Brackback comes on in place of Phil O'Donnell. Celtic restart the match with still a buzz going around East End Park about the last dramatic couple of moments of the first half. All of which mean that Celtic are 2-0 up, but down to 10 men. Brackback's first touch. Thompson to Huxford. It's a long way back now for Dunfermline if they're to salvage anything from this match. The instructions being screamed out from the touchline by Dick Campbell. He must see Dunfermline's Premier League place vanishing before his eyes. Lost by Mark Miller. Henrik Larsson through for Harold Brackback. Brackback against Butler. And no penalty kick. It's a corner. That must have been a strong claim for a penalty. It's waved away by Willie Young. Brackback touched the ball away from Butler. He was caught by the keeper. And if this wasn't a penalty, should it have been a booking for Harold Brackback if he did indeed make the most of the challenge. Played in by Tommy Johnson. Alan stops. And Simon Donnelly. It's a penalty kick this time. Handball. Nothing much going right for Dick Campbell and Dunfermline. Mark Miller was the man in the way as the shot flew in from Simon Donnelly. Handball, penalty kick. And it's to be Henrik Larsson. Saved by Butler. Back in from Johnson, and it's Simon Donnelly, and it's over the top. But it's a free kick to Dunfermline in any case. And the penalty kick saved by Lee Butler, but it wasn't the best of efforts from Henrik Larsson. Right down the middle, and the keeper was firmly in the way. Covering across Rico Annoni. Stifling the threat of Thompson. Andy Todd's pass. Across came Stuart Kerr. Huxford knocked over. Outside the area. Huxford touched it away from the keeper. And Kerr is yellow carded for that late challenge. Dunfermline badly need to make something of this. Trying to find some room in the area for Mark Miller's delivery, which is very disappointing.
straight into the arms of Kerr. Anoni's pass finds Larsson. Good layoff. It's Healy. Lovely reverse pass for Simon Donnelly. The pass away from Healy. Henrik Larsson! Well, somehow Dunfermline survive. Chances were there, they were lost. And finally it was Henrik Larsson. Simon Donnelly was first up, couldn't get the shot at goal. And then hooked back across for Larsson's header, flapped away by Butler. Harold Pratt back. Tommy Johnson. In for Henrik Larsson! No goal. The flag up against him after Tommy Johnson's cross was dispatched behind Butler. The left foot of Craig Ireland. Here's Andy Smith. Charged down by Tommy Johnson. Claims for a penalty from Dunfermline. They reckon there's a hand involved here. Well, there was, but Tommy Johnson certainly didn't know much about it. Ireland for Smith. Dangerous from Anoni. And surely this time it's Owen Coyle. Pulls one back for Dunfermline with 7 minutes left. Finally something to shout about for the home support, and Dick Campbell immediately telling his team how long there is to go. Stuart Kerr was played into trouble. Under pressure from Britain, it broke for Owen Coyle. And this time Owen Coyle took his chance. It was a bad back pass by Anoni. Coyle's first goal for Dunfermline, 2-1. Lambert's lost it. Mark Miller. And what a save by Stuart Kerr for Andy Smith. Superb reactions here. Couldn't have known an awful lot about it. The Miller shot deflected off Andy Smith's knee. It was heading into the net until Kerr dived across. Mark Miller to Craig Ireland. Demands for the ball to be played into the box. Kerr's handling not so impressive there. And a big roar behind Dunfermline. With 3 minutes of stoppage time played. And the header touched round the post by Stuart Kerr. Superb goalkeeping to deny Andy Smith. Simon Donnelly chips it over the top for Harold Blackback. Support arriving now. Here's Donnelly. Off target. It was a good quick break though from Celtic. Dunfermline were always being stretched here. Inside the 5th minute of stoppage time. Well, the ball won't go out from Morten Vikhorst. He'll have to play it. Dunfermline need a quick delivery into the box. Ireland to Thompson. The shot's too high. Desperately wanted this to hit the target, Thompson. Willie Young looking at his watch. That's full time. And Dunfermline
all but relegated from the Scottish Premier League. Dundee United getting a point at Tannadice means that they're now 6 adrift with 2 games left. They can catch Dundee United on points, but there's no way they'll catch them in terms of goal difference. And Dunfermline surely now bidding farewell to top-flight football. They'll head down into the First Division, having lost to Celtic by 2 goals to 1. Lee Butler twice beaten by Tommy Johnson. Then there was the dramatic sending off of Mark Viduka at the tail end of the first half. Dunfermline had their chances and missed them. Finally, one went in for Owen Coyle, but it wasn't enough. And Dunfermline go down at East End Park to Celtic by 2 goals to 1.
Our game plan today was to get at Celtic because we needed to win the game. As you'll see on the television tonight, Craig Island slipped and they've buried us for a goal. We've had 3 chances up the other end and don't take them. And we've lost a silly free kick. And then we've come back at them again and been very, very positive. Maybe that's been our downfall this season.
What did you make of the Mark Viduka sending off?
Yeah, of course, it's not very nice, of course, and players, and he must control himself. That it's very simple, and I don't know how the situation will be, but we shall speak with him and we shall take our action.
Will he be disciplined by the club?
Yeah, we have to do some actions, and of course we have to see what the situation, how situation was.
It's not the sort of incident that you want to see, really, is it, on a football field?
No, we don't want to do that.
We go down now and, you know, there's a lot to look forward to, believe me, in Dunfermline. I feel for everybody connected with the club in terms of the stadium, and you know, we've had a fantastic time in the Premier League. And I think we're a credit to the Premier League because of the way we go about it. Maybe we've been too positive. We've got 6 or 7 players in our team this year who's under 18 years of age. Maybe again, that's been, we shouldn't have done that. But that's the way we play football here. And, you know, the fans demand that we go and attack teams, etc. Maybe, you know, I've no excuses to make in terms of being relegated, because leagues don't tell lies.
It's taken you a while to break your duck here. Was that disappointing for you?
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, disappointment, frustration, whatever way you want to call it. Even in the first half of the day, I had a couple of great opportunities, and to be honest, you know, by my standards, I'm looking to. I felt I could have maybe had a hat-trick today. And as I say, I can't dwell on the past. You know, I need to obviously, you know, look ahead, and hopefully I can repay the club and the fans.
Are you still glad you made the move?
Yeah, I've got no regrets. Obviously, it's very disappointing to get into the First Division, you know, but I came here, and as I say, it's a lovely club with lovely people. Deserve to be in, you know, the Premier League, and hopefully I can play my part next year and bring them back up to it.
Do you feel as if you've thrown your hat in the ring for the cup final?
There's a lot of good players here who've been injured, and that's the only reason I've probably got in today was because there was a lot of injuries. As I said, my main aim is to get fit. Hopefully, you know, you never know. Just keep on going out at the end of the season and see what happens.
Yeah, so